Hello children, today we will continue with the lesson number 5. Does it look the same? I have already made a video on this and done a few questions. So today we will continue further. We will continue from page number 79. So if you find it difficult to tell how the figures look after half a turn, so there is a small method given here so that you don't get confused. I will tell you about that first. Suppose this is the figure to be turned and it is to be given half a turn. So if you don't understand how to do it, what you do is you make a outline of this figure. Now see children, I have made an outline of this figure. See, I have made the outline. Now when you have to give it a half turn, it will overlap the figure. Now I will also tell you that this is a complete circle and I have divided the circle into half. Now when you give half a turn, whatever is at point A should come to point B. It should come here. Whatever is at point A should come to point B, then it is half a turn. So I have kept this figure inside the circle. Now there is a longer side towards A. Now this side should come at point B, that it should come down. So when I give it a half turn, whatever is at A point should come to B point. So I am going to give it a half turn now. See, I am going to give it a half turn. See, it has come now. Now this is half turn. So if you don't understand this, you can use this method here. You have to make a outline of the figure and give it a half turn. Now see, whatever is here, which I told you before, that is A part, should come down to B part. So if this figure overlaps the figure, then it is half a turn. So I'm going to turn it now. I'm going to bring this point down here. So see, this is half a turn. Okay? Okay, I hope you have understood. I will do it for you once again. See, whatever is at A, point A should come to B when you give it a half turn. So this figure, when I turn it half, it will look like this. Okay? I hope you have understood what is half a turn. Now we come to practice time. Find out which letters in the English alphabet look the same after half a turn. So what you do is take a piece of paper, write down capital A to Z and then turn it half and see which will look the same. So I am going to show it on a piece of paper to you. So here I have written all the alphabets, capital letter, and now you can easily see which is the same after half a turn. So I am going to give it half a turn. Half a turn means whatever is on top should come at bottom. So I am going to give it a half a turn. Now you can see which alphabet look the same. A does not look the same, B does not look the same, C is not the same, D and E are also not the same, F not the same, G not the same, H look the same even after half the turn. I also look the same, so I am putting a tick mark. Which look the same, I am putting the tick mark. So till now from A to I we have two, H and I, which look the same. Then J, K, L, M, they do not look the same. N looks the same, O look the same, P and Q do not look the same, R, S, T, U, V, they don't look the same, and W is not the same, but X looks the same, and last is Z looks the same. So how many look the same? 1, 2, then 3, 4, 5 and 6 alphabets look the same. Now next question is, which of these English words read the same on half a turn? Now you are given the word zoom, mow, swim, sis and noon. Now you have to give it half a turn and see which look the same. So again you write it on a paper and turn it half and see which look the same. I have written it on a piece of paper. I'm just going to show it to you. So you can see that I have written zoom, mouse, swim, sis and noon. Now I'm going to give it half a turn. Half a turn means whatever is on top should come to bottom. So I'm going to give it half a turn like this. Now you can see which looks the same. So here it is a bit confusing. So I have written it on another piece of paper. So now I am having two pieces of paper. On both I have written the words. Now one I am going to give it half a turn. I am going to give half a turn. This is the sheet with half a turn. Now do they look the same? No, they do not look the same. Now second word, does it look the same? Does it look the same? Yes. Then the third word, does it look the Now the third word, does it look the same? S, W, I, M, S, does it look the same? Yes. Now the next word, does it look the same? Yes. Last word, noon looks the same. So here I have put a tick for which look the same and zoom does not look the same. So you can also do like this and practice at home. Now the next question is give half a turn to numbers 0 to 1 and find which of them look the same. Same which we have done here with alphabets, we have to do it with numbers. So again I have written on a piece of paper here for you. See, this is the piece of paper on which I have written, and I just wrote on another piece of paper and I reversed it. When I reversed it, you can easily see that 0, 1 and 8 look the same and other numbers do not look the same. So see, 0, 1 and 8 look the same and other numbers do not look the same. You can also write on piece of paper and look it for yourself how they look. Now the next question is think of all 2-digit, 3-digit and 4-digit number which look the same on half a turn. So we already said that 1, 0, 1 and 8. These 3 digits look the same on half a turn. If you turn it upside down, it look the same. So the 2-digit numbers which we can write is 1, 1. We can write for 2-digit numbers. It is 1, 1, 11, 88 and a few children say 0, 0 because 0 also when reversed it looks the same, but 0 is not a number here. Okay, so we will have two answers, 1, 1 and 8, 8. Similarly for 3-digit numbers, I have written for 3-digit numbers. For 3-digit numbers you will be having numbers which will look the same when reversed. It is 101, 111, 818, 818, 888, 808 and 181. And for 4-digit numbers which look the same when reversed is 1001, 1111, 8888, 8008, 1881 and 8118. These will all look the same when you turn it upside down. When you turn it from here to here, that is half a turn, they look all the same. Now let's come to the next question. Which among the following pictures will look the same after half a turn? So I have taken a few examples here. I will show it to you. It is very easy. See, for this picture I have drawn it. Now I have put a dot on top. Okay, if you remember how the elder daughter of the king helped her. Okay, so she just put a dot on the locker key so that the king knows which is lock and which is open. So we are going to use the same trick here. So how this figure is going to look after half a turn? I give it half a turn. See, it almost looks the same. So I just put a tick here. Okay, next figure is P. P. Again I give it half a turn. I give it half a turn. Does it look the same? No, so I put a cross. Then next is this figure. Okay, again I put a dot, turn it half and see if it is same. No, It is not the same, so I put a cross. Then this one, okay, I turn it. It will look like this, so it is also not the same. Then this one, wheelchair sign, I turn it. It's not the same. Okay, now you can draw the pictures on the piece of paper like this and turn it and see this one I made. I put a dot on top and just I turn it. Let the dot come at the bottom and see if the figure is same. Yes, it is same. Similarly, you can do this also. These two I leave it to you. Draw it on a piece of paper like this and put a dot on top. Bring the dot at the bottom and see if the figure look the same. Okay, now next is the activity time. This is something, a fun activity for which I will make another video, but I will just tell you what to do. Okay children, to do this activity you have to take a piece of paper which is a square, okay, which is a square like this. Then you have to fold it and make a triangle out of it. Fold it and open it. Again fold it the other side and make a triangle like this. So what you get is a figure like this. Okay, then you have to cut along the lines half, more than half. Okay, you will cut along the lines more than half to get this. Now you have to simply fold this side and bring it to the center and paste it. So you will bring this side, leave this side and bring this side, leave this side and bring this side to the center. So what you will finally get is something like this. Now you have to attach a handle and a pin in between so that your windmill is freely moving on that. Okay, now first you have to make it. The steps are given here, and I also have told you, take a square piece, fold it and make it into a triangle from both sides. Then you have to cut along more than half, so you will get something like this. Then take one corner, paste it, leave the next corner and take the other corner and paste it. So when you will paste like that, you will get something like this. Then you have to make a hole and insert a pin, and with a stick you have to make your windmill. It will look like something like this. Okay, now your windmill is ready. Run with it and see how fast it moves. When you have a handle, I will make a video for this also in your fun activity section. Okay, so you can understand very easily, and it is very easy. You can take help from your parents and do it. Does the windmill look the same on 1/4 turn? Now see what is 1/4 turn. This is 1/4 part. So when you give 1/4 turn, A part should come to B part. Now we will keep our windmill here and see if it is coming. So children, I am going to give it a turn. From A part it should come to B part, and we have to see whether it looks the same. So I am going to bring the A part to B part. Now does it look the same? Yes, it looks the same. It looks the same. Okay, it looks the same on 1/4 turn, and it looks the same on half a turn also. Half a turn means A should come to here. A should come to B here. Okay, so you know that when you turn, you have to, if you don't understand, just put a point with pencil or pen and just try to bring it to point B here. Okay, that is half a turn, and if you bring it to here, it is 1/4 of a turn. Now see, there are two questions given here. Does your windmill look the same on 1/4 of the turn? Yes, it looks the same. Does it look the same on half a turn? Yes, it looks the same. Okay, now 1/4 turn. Does the fan look the same on 1/4 turn? Before turning it and after turning it, does it look the same? Yes, it looks the same. Okay, now what about this fan? Okay, now this fan, when you give 1/4 of a turn, this point should come here. So what happens? This blade will come here and the yellow blade will move up. So after 1/4 turn, how this fan is going to look, I will just draw it to you. So what happens after half the turn? The yellow blade will go up. The yellow blade, I have kept it like that only, and for blue blade I have just shaded here because I am not having color pencils with me right now. So what will happen? The yellow blade will move here and the blue or the black one will move this side. So your fan will look like this after 1/4 of a turn. Okay. Now again we are given some figures. We have to turn it 1/4 turn. Okay, we have to give it 1/4 of a turn and we have to put right or wrong. Now if we turn this figure 1/4, this point should come here. It is not coming, so it is not the same. Again, when you turn it, this point will come here. The pointed edge will come here. So again, this is not the same. So next is here. From here we have to say which will look the same. See, this portion should come here. Now when you give it a turn, what will it look like? This will go on top and this will come down. So again, this is not going to look the same. Yes, this one is going to look the same because this side will come to this side. It will look the same. This one, no, it is not going to look the same because here when you give it 1/4 of a turn, green will come this side. Okay, when you turn it, you will get green here and yellow here. So this is again not the same. This one, yes. I have told you, you can make it on a piece of paper, put a point on top and then turn it 1/4 and see. Okay, now this one is a bit tricky. Now for this I have drawn this. Okay, it looks like a U and an U the other side or the opposite side. Okay, downward U and the straight U. Now when I give it half a turn, it looks like C and opposite C. So this is not the same. Okay, I hope you got it. Now next one is, this will look the same, okay, because it is a round figure. Okay, now children, you have to try and change the shape in such a way that the new shape remains the same on giving half a turn. So what we can do is, for the first figure, draw a square at the bottom. Now when you turn this figure, this will come here and this will go up, so it will look the same. Now for this figure, what you can do is, when you have to give it half a turn, it looks the same. You have to draw a circle here, or you can, this will also look the same when you give half a turn. Okay, and this will also look the same. Both ways it will look the same. For this, what you have to do is, you have to change the shade. Just shade it into the same color. Now here I am using the pencil and giving it shade so that they are of the same color. Now when you turn it, it will look the same. For here, you have to make a blue spot here. You have to make a blue spot. I am just shading it so that you understand. You have to make these two spots of the same color, or you have to make all the spots of white color. So when you turn it into half, it will be the same. Okay, now the last one, what you have to do is, when you give it a turn, you have to get the same figure. So it is to be made like this. So how I made it is, the question figure was like this. Okay, and the answer figure you have to make V, two V's. This is first V and this is second V, and close it. Close it. Okay, so you will get the answer figure. When you turn it half, this will look the same. So I hope all the questions are clear to you. Okay, this question you have to draw it in same color, so it will look the same. Here you have to make all the spots of the same color. Make it all blue, all black, all white, then it will look the same. Okay, here you have to make a square at the bottom, and for here you have to make circles all over, or you can make only one circle, that is here. If you make only one circle, it will look the same. If you make 3 circles, then also it will look the same. I hope the question is clear to you. Okay, the next question is, draw what the following shapes would look like on half turn and 1/4 turn and half turn. So now this is just a practice, you have already done it, so I will just show it to you. For half a turn, this will look like, see how it is going to look. The pointed portion is going to come here, and for the half turn it will come down, and for square it will look the same. See, the square is going to look the same. The rectangle will look like this for 1/4 turn, and the same for half the turn. And again the pointed figure here, it will come here for 1/4 turn, so I have put the pointed figure here for 1/4 turn, and for half turn it will look the same. So these two lines are connected with this question. They are asking which of the above shape is do not look the same on 1/4 turn. Now from this, which shape do not look the same for 1/4 turn is the triangle and this last one. This is a 6-sided shape, it is called an hexagon. These do not look the same. And which do not look the same for half the turn? Half the turn is again the triangle, okay, and only the triangle does not look the same. Now next question is, which fan will look the same on 1/3 of the turn? This fan will obviously look for 1/3 of the turn, because when we turn this fan 1/3, green will come here and this purple will go here, so it will not look the same. Draw this shape after 1/3 turn. I have to draw the shape here after 1/3 turn, so I'll just draw it for you. Okay children, for this question I have made a same figure on the piece of paper, and I've put a dot here. If you can see, here is a dot, and 1/3 means if I draw a circle like this, this will show me 1/3. This portion is 1/3. So I have to bring my point from here to here and see what the figure looks like. Children, now I'm going to turn this figure and give it 1/3 turn, and let's see what the figure look like. Okay, so I'm going to turn it from here. It should come here, so I'm going to turn it. Okay children, you can see it is almost overlapping so the figure is almost overlapping. Okay, so what is the answer figure we draw here is the orange figure. It is the same. It is overlapping and it is the same, because I am using freehand drawing, so it is coming a little bit here and there, otherwise it is absolutely same